Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Now we're going to do a lightning review of Trash Stash by Goliath Games, which is for ages 4 and up, 2 to 4 players. First, we're going to go over how to play, and then we will go over our criteria and give our rating. So this is a game where you're trying to get rid of your trash. And depending on the number of players, you'll start out with so much trash, and you'll see in this long rulebook here that you start out with 2 players, 10 pieces each, which means you're going to have to combine colors, and you won't use all of each color because there's actually 12 here. So I'll just take 2 of the orange away. And Julie, what do you want to take? 2 of the yellow away?
Sure.
All right, so now we have our 10. Julie's blue and yellow. I'm red and orange. Now I want to show you how to put it together because this is going to be part of our criteria, our review. This requires adult supervision, and you can't put it back in the box without taking it apart. And there are stickers that you will need to put on, right here and here, here. And this goes on, but you can leave that on. And it does roll. It is a functioning truck, which is nice.
Back even opens.
And the back does hold the cards and the pieces. Okay, but you snap it in right here. So I wouldn't let a 4-year-old do this. And you'll see here, this part right here, remember that when I talk about the criteria here. I'm a little worried about that. Okay, I got to make sure I do it right. That's the right way. All right, so it's snapped in. Because you're going to need to twist like this, and you'll see that when you do that, we'll be putting trash in there, and it will go in there, and it will spit out. The object is to get rid of all your trash. You'll see here how it goes. And it's either going to be the 7th, 8th, or 9th turn. I figured that out, which should be part of the review as well. So you take turns, and you flip up a card. So here I go. That means I have to get rid of an apple of any of the 4 colors. Now, if I didn't have an apple in my area, I would get rid of one of Julie's. So if I didn't have this orange or red apple, I would have to put one of Julie's in there. So that's helpful. So I'll put a red in, okay, and then Julie will go flip up a card.
Don't you flip the thing in there?
Oh yeah, sorry. So it went in.
All right.
So Julie can pick any blue item she has, and a teddy bear that's either yellow or blue.
I will pick a yellow teddy bear and a can.
Okay, and then you'll turn it. So there you go. And you keep on playing, and then you know what, I'm just going to...
Just dump them in.
I'm just going to go like this. That's 3, 4, 5. It doesn't matter how many I put in there. Oh.
There it goes.
That was 6. It was 6, 7, or 8, I guess it is. 6, 7, or 8. So now since it spilled out on my turn, I have to get rid of all these. So the first one to get rid of them. Now I'll prove it to you. The next one I think is going to be 7. So let me do it on the other camera.
Oh, we're going to do this again?
Well, yeah, because I wanted to see how it looks when you move the other way. Okay. So I'll put it a little closer. Beep, beep. Okay, so that's 2, 3, 4. It really doesn't matter if I put in there 5, 6, 7. See? The next one will be 8. So I'll just put 1 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there it goes. Maybe that was 9. Well, maybe because it's 7, 8, 9, and there might have been one that was already clicked from the previous time we played.
I don't know.
So I just wanted to show how the game plays, and that it goes in order 7, 8, and 9, because that's going to be part of our review here. So let's take a look at the criteria. Okay, is this fun to play?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to play.
It is fun.
We're going to keep this.
I look forward to playing with little people.
Yeah. And we're going to suggest a variation when we get to the mechanics part. The theme, it's definitely thematic.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, kids will love the idea of throwing trash, but what the missed opportunity is, though, they should have had a recycling aspect of this. And what's going to happen is because when you play with 2 players, there's a good chance it's going to go on way too long. Mm-hmm. and no one's ever going to get rid of all their trash. In a 3-player game, someone eventually will.
Yeah.
And because I charted it out, 6, 7, and 8.
Mm-hmm.
Because the trash keeps on going back and forth, the variant I suggest is that when you get one of these, you recycle it. So you put red and yellow in trash, but when you get one that's an actual object, you put it off to the side, and it's taken out of the game. So therefore, the game will end eventually. So that's a variant I suggest. I would not play it without that variant because it goes in a certain sequence. Okay, so the art, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's nothing special.
No.
I mean, the stickers are,
Yeah, it's
fine.
Yeah.
It's not great, it's not bad. Components, now here's my concern about the components. You do not want a child to play with this as a truck. Now, maybe if you take the hands off, they could play with a truck and maybe it would survive play. But I can see this breaking off. In fact, I'm afraid of taking this off over and over. Will it survive?
Yeah.
Will this piece right here break off eventually and become useless?
Probably.
So I would not let a child disassemble it, because you have to disassemble it to put it away. Now, I think a child could play with this as a truck right here. I think it would be okay for a while. But if they put, if you let a kid take this outside and put rocks and stuff in here, which I could see them doing, it won't survive as a game. Okay. The complexity, simple.
Yeah, super easy.
Playing time. If you do the variant with recycling, it won't take too long. Otherwise, I would not, like I said,
well, for
play
2
it.
players.
Yeah, but even with 3 or 4, it can keep on going around back and forth way too long.
Maybe.
And you can make it so that the first one to go out, right, wins. And if there's tiebreakers, the one who recycled the most.
Yeah.
Or the first one to go out, whoever recycled the most. So that could be a variant as well. Age and audience is fine.
Yep.
Design mechanics, I've already gone over how to improve it so it doesn't go on forever. Because you can get into an endless circle. Learning the rules is fine. It's easy. Educational merit, what I like about this is that unlike other Goliath games, we've kept certain Goliath games and other ones we've returned. If you check out our previous review on Pika Hoot, we returned that game. There's not enough educational merit. There's enough educational merit in here because you're counting. And if you play with the recycling part, you could actually make it also educational in that way.
Well, you also have your colors too.
Right, and there's color.
Shapes.
Colors and shapes.
Like pizza and bear. And
but the most important thing, a 4-year-old, you can teach counting.
Yeah.
So that's just enough for me for a 4-year-old. You don't have to make it that complicated.
No.
I mean, Candyland, the only reason why you play Candyland is to teach colors.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's not much to that game.
Well, turn taking.
Right. So, let's go over our review, our rating now.
Okay.
How would we rate this? Julie?
Oh, if we're playing just with little kids?
Yeah.
If I was just going to play with my grandchild, I would say 6. There's no 7. I'd be willing to play it.
I would say 7.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to play.
Yeah.
If a grandchild says, hey, you want to play Trash Stash?
Yeah, I would do it.
With the variant, yes.
As an adult, no.
No, we're not going to play this as an adult.
No.
But with the variant, I would play that.
Yeah.
Because I know it wouldn't take too long. I trust me, if you play with 2 players, it's just going to go back and forth, and forth, and that's way too long.
I agree.
So there you go, a 7 with the variant.
What about the couch?
Oh, yeah. The reason why I included this back here, because you can see the other review. This is a different company. This is a game where it shoots out items out of the couch, and like this game, there's no rhyme or reason as to when it shoots out, and you're just trying to collect the most points. Just so you know, I'd rather play this game over this one, although this one does have fun sound effects.
It really does. And the eyes, it's real cute. I like that one.
Yeah, now that I think about it, they're equal.
They're equal.
Right.
I'd play them both.
Yeah, but this one's more of a toy, because there wasn't really much. This one we can add the idea of recycling things.
True.
This one it's kind of random.
But it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun, but
for little kids. I mean, I wouldn't play, like, hey, David, let's play this. But again, if we had friends over with little kids, or eventually we have our own grandchildren, Yeah.
But I remember this one being more of a toy, and this one being less. This is more of a game. That one's because it's so random. You're just putting stuff in the couch, and the coins shoot out.
True.
There was no connection between how much comes out of the couch. So the couch, the items in it, it didn't matter. You just put it on there, and you're just collecting coins.
True.
Whereas this does matter what comes out of the trash truck, because you don't want things.
That's right.
Here, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
So that's why that's more of a toy. So that's why I'd play this one more.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for watching.
Thanks so much, you guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends, and we'll see you in the next video.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.